Have you ever noticed how one small thought can completely change your mood for the entire day? Nothing major has happened, but suddenly you feel irritated, stressed, or upset. And many times, the reason is not the situation itself, but the thoughts running in our mind. Throughout the day, hundreds of thoughts enter our mind. Some thoughts are positive, some are neutral, and some are negative. The problem is not that thoughts come into our mind. That is quite natural. The real problem begins when we allow those thoughts to take control of our mind and emotions. So from today, I want you to try one very simple practice. Whenever a thought comes into your mind, pause for a few seconds and ask yourself one simple question. Is this thought controlling my mind, or am I in control of this thought? The small question creates awareness, and awareness gives you power over your reactions. Let me share a very simple story. One evening, a woman returned home after a long day in office. She was already tired. Her husband said something casually like, "You could have planned things a little better today." Now the words themselves were not very harsh, but immediately a thought came into her mind. Why is he always criticizing me? I do so much for this family and still nobody appreciates me. Within seconds, more thoughts followed. And suddenly, the situation turned into an argument. Now, if she had paused for just a few seconds and asked herself, is this thought controlling my mind, or am I in control of this thought? She might have realized that her mind was adding meaning and assumptions to a simple statement which her husband told. That small pause could have changed the entire conversation. Another simple example is kids not listening. This happens a lot with children as well. You ask your child to do something, maybe finish homework or clean their room. They ignore you. Immediately, your mind creates a thought. They never listen to me. I have to repeat everything 10 times. Now frustration starts building up. But if you pause and ask yourself, is this thought controlling my mind? You realize that reacting with anger will not make the child listen to you. Instead, calming yourself first often leads to a better response from them. Another common situation is when someone doesn't reply to your message. Immediately, your mind starts creating stories. Why did not they reply? Did I say something wrong? Maybe they are ignoring me. Within a few minutes, your mind creates unnecessary stress. If you pause and ask, is this thought controlling my mind, or am I in control of this thought? You realize that these are just thoughts. They are not facts. And the moment you recognize that, the mind starts calming down. What to do next? If the thought is positive, allow it to stay and strengthen it. But if the thought is negative and you feel it is taking control of your mind, gently tell yourself, this thought doesn't deserve my energy. And shift your attention to something more constructive and useful. Remember something very important. Thoughts will always come into our mind. That is natural. But awareness gives us the power to choose which thoughts deserve our attention and which thoughts we should let go. Your mind is a powerful space, and not every thought enters your mind deserves to stay there. So from today, whenever a thought comes into your mind, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is my mind controlling this thought, or is this thought controlling my mind? Sometimes one small awareness can create a very big change. Try this out and comment down below this video your experience. See you with another tip. Thank you.